Okay. Hi, JC.
Hi, Nick.
Are you okay?
Somebody spilled some...
I think it's Ben Cooper.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Unidentified stain. It's probably coffee from a live lounge performer, maybe.
Looks bad.
It does look bad. Oh, is it red wine from the Christmas too?
Looks like diarrhea.
Could be that. It's not diarrhea.
Okay.
I don't think. Is that why Fearne's off today?
Yeah.
And how are you?
I'm very good. Am I your last one for this session?
Yeah, yes, I think so. Out at the bank. Tell us exactly what you do, JC.
My name's James, and I'm the producer for Fearne Cotton.
And is it nice working with Fearne Cotton?
I have to say, it is.
It is, yeah. She's nice, isn't she?
She is.
She's really nice. Is it nice, or is it actually not nice that she makes such an effort clothes-wise? I always feel like a tramp next to her.
You see, I think the thing is, and by her own admission, she was telling me this on the show yesterday, that everybody thinks that she's totally glamorous all of the time. And by her own admission, I'm not spilling any secrets, sometimes she'll come in a pair of leggings, a pair of shoes, and a jumper covered in baby sick cat hair, baby sick in her hair, all scrunched back, that kind of stuff. So she's not always all glammed up and that kind of stuff. She just comes in as she comes in.
She just looks nice all the time. I think it's the cheekbones.
Cheekbones.
The cheekbones help. JC, what is your proudest moment or achievement at Radio 1?
Proudest moment or achievement? I suppose surviving. I think that's probably my proudest achievement. So I've been here for 5 years and I'm still here in one piece and producing Fearne. But I guess seriously it would be, I guess working with Tim Westwood.
Yes.
I worked with Tim Westwood, the big dog, on One Extra, and we managed to win a Sony Award, which is basically kind of the radio Oscars, if you like. And we won it for Best Entertainment Show. That was quite a big moment, because I think people always associate Tim with music and being, you know, king of hip hop in the UK and bringing like Jay-Z over, Run DMC and that kind of thing, but actually have an entertainment show where it was all about him. That was pretty cool.
How was it working with Tim Westwood? Did you feel hipper after working with him?
Oh no, I mean I was so like kind of the worst. He used to say that I was like one of the Beach Boys. He used to have long hair, and his favourite thing used to be trying to get me into fights with the security or the posse of whoever's in. So Rick Ross, people. He asked me if I thought I could fight Nelly's 7'2" huge bodyguard, and that's what he used to do. So he was always making the claim that I was kind of should be on K-Rock 107 listening to the Beach Boys, and I had nothing to do with hip hop or One Extra. I should never be there, and he just wanted me to fight people. Luckily I didn't have to fight anybody.
No fights whatsoever?
No, because obviously, you know, I'm a pacifist, right?
Yeah, of course you is, yeah. How do you book a live lounge? Someone would like to know that.
With great difficulty.
Is it hard?
No, it's okay. I mean, it's basic collaborative effort. We know around release dates of when kind of artists are hopefully around. We discuss it as a team, so with Fearne, also with the music team here. And we try and get artists that we think will do a really good job in the live lounge. They tend to be artists who've had at least 1 or 2 A-list records, so they're not new. They do the live lounge lates with Phil and Alice, and there's kind of, you know, medium, if you like, who do live lounges on the weekend with Hugh Stevens. But we kind of have the bigger A-list, so it's going to be your Miley Cyrus's, or it'll be your Bastilles, or Ellie Gouldens, or whatever it is. And it's literally lots of emails. I mean, I wish it could be more exciting than that, but it's literally, are they free? No, they're not. Are they free? Yes, they are. Can we do this? Yes, you can. Here's the official booking email. And that's how it goes.
Who's been your favourite, do you think, whilst working with Fearne? And Sarah, I guess, because you had. When did you have the month? September was that one?
Yeah.
Oh, Fearne was back then. Yes, that Fearne was back then.
I think 2. One would be, and again, it's a bit of a cliche, but Arctic Monkeys, when they did the cover of Drake, Going Home, and that was just amazing. And whenever I hear that song now, I always think of Arctic Monkeys. I never think it was a Drake track. But the one I think was Miley Cyrus. That was one of the more challenging ones. There was lots of toing and froing about what we could and couldn't do in different situations, but she bought it on the day. I mean, there's a lot of controversy about what she was wearing and what she would do, and she basically turned up in kind of black shiny pants, a black jumper, fully clothed.
Yeah,
she was
shocker,
and wasn't it? And she was absolutely wonderful to interview, very honest about herself, and wow, that girl can sing. I mean, the thing with the live lounge is there's nowhere to hide. If you're good, it shows. If you can't hold a tune, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
And she was amazing, and so I think her cover of Summertime Sadness was like, oh my goodness. And
she was great.
And that also broke out, and it kind of got a lot of publicity all around the world with everything that was going on, and a lot of people going, actually, Miley Cyrus can sing, she's not just about getting their clothes off. I was going to say something else there.
No. I liked as well her interview as well with Fearne. She didn't take herself too seriously, did she?
No,
She's like, I kind of take my clothes off for attention.
Exactly.
So it's good to finally hear a pop star say that and not be like, it's art. It's like, just for pure attention.
No, absolutely. Yeah. She was very, very cool.
Yeah. And do you ever have to have bands on that you don't like?
Yes.
Yeah. Moving on.
Absolutely. because it's not just about me.
Yeah.
It's basically about bands that are going to work for the audience. And you know, my musical taste is very, very different to some of the stuff we have to put on. But what I try and do, and certainly the team try and do, is make sure that we have an eclectic mix. So it might be, you know, it might be an indie band, it might be a pop band, it might be an R&B, whatever it is, we try and have that mix. But yes, there are bands that personally I don't like. But the thing I do like, without sounding too corporate, is the cover. Because sometimes you can get bands that you might not be the biggest fan of who do an unbelievable cover, and you're like, oh my goodness, like Ollie Murs did Swedish House Mafia, Don't You Worry Child.
Oh yeah.
And Ollie's great, and I think he's very good at what he does, but his music isn't my kind of thing. But the cover, I was like, you smash that.
Yeah. What would you be doing if you didn't work for Radio 1 JC?
I used to be a tennis coach.
Did you?
I wasn't very good. Well, no, I was good. I mean, I was a good coach. I was terrible at tennis. So I worked in a library.
Yeah.
I'd probably say male model.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. You did that for a bit, though, with the long hair. So you had the long hair, yeah. You might have seen him in the Versace campaign. You play lots of new music on Fearne Show. They're called free plays. Why are they called free plays? What exactly is a free play?
So basically, we have the wonderful music team who schedule our music. So we have a playlist, and which is a selection of tracks that we have on rotation. So you have A-list, B-list, C-list, A-list high rotation, B medium rotation, C low rotation, in simplistic terms. And every daytime show from Dev all the way through to Zayn, and at the weekends from Gemma through till Chart or through till Dance Anthems with Danny on a Saturday, it's programmed for us. What we try and do is to give the DJs allow them to express their musical taste, but also to have newer music. We have what are called free plays. I'm very lucky that Fearne has the most free plays of any daytime DJ. We take Zayn's hottest record, so from the night before we play that, and then we have songs that we're really passionate about as a team. So these are songs that Fearne really likes, that we think are representative of our specialist shows. So it might be something that Mr. Jam's really playing on One Extra, it might be something that Phil and Alice are really loving, it might be something that Hugh Stevens is breaking, Rob the Bank, Annie Nightingale, whatever it is, and we kind of play it to a daytime audience. And it's a good kind of testing ground to see whether the audience, if they like it or not. I think the best example would be Vance Joy, Riptide, which was a song that was big in Australia. We played it a few times on the show, and after playing it and playing it and playing it, we managed to get on the playlist, and it went top 10. And this is from like an unknown artist who basically, I think, had released one EP, and it really connected with the audience. We knew that when we asked our audience, you know, if they liked it, they absolutely loved it, and it was one of those things where it's not just about the big established artists all the time. So the free plays are really important.
Whose shows do you really trust to give you good music to listen to?
I think we're really lucky at Radio 1 and at One Extra. I'm not just saying this, that, you know, our absolute crown jewels, I think, are our specialist shows. I think we, you know, our daytime DJs are amazing, you know, full of entertainment, and they do what they do. But musically, I think every single specialist show will be bringing something to the table. I remember when I started here 5 years ago and working on Rob the Bank, who now does 5 to 7 on a Saturday, if memory serves me well. He was playing on 7-inch. Florence and the Machine, Kiss with a Fist. Fist with a Kiss?
Kiss with a Fist.
Kiss with a Fist. So like 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And I'm like, what is
like, it's all like white stripesy and noisy and like jangly.
And so, you know, everybody that's involved right across One Extra and Radio 1, they all know what they're talking about musically. So I know that's, again, quite a corporate thing to say, but seriously, they're all on point. They know what they're talking about.
I like that you've worked on Westwood, Rob the Bank, Sunday Nights with Me and Annie, and Fearne, everything. You could run this place.
Thanks.
Totally
Say
run
that
it.
to Ben Cooper.
Okay, Ben, he should run this place.
Nah, they wouldn't want
not
me
really.
running
No, I meant not really Ben now. I'm not saying Ben should leave, because we love Ben, don't we?
Yes.
Don't we love Ben?
Yeah, and Reese.
God, I love Ben. And Reese.
And my boss, Andy.
Oh, I love Andy.
Yeah.
And who else do we love? Helen.
Helen.
Oh, she's the best. The big boss,
Oh,
Helen.
the big boss. I met her the other day.
Oh,
she liked my story. I was very pleased. She was sitting next to me.
What was your story?
So it's basically, who's the most inspirational person you ever worked in radio with? That's what I said!
No way!
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Sorry.
What have been your favourite people you've met in Radio 1? Because it is quite fun, like having Miley Cyrus and stuff. Who have you really liked when they've been in?
Oh, you mean like guests?
Yeah, or like maybe, you know, not just Fearne Show, but who have you met that you've been like, oh, I love that?
One guy I was so excited to meet, and he's the only person the whole of when I've been at Radio 1 I got my photo taken with.
Yes.
because I hate when people do
Yeah, I
that.
wouldn't know
And
that.
producers like, hey, can I have my photo? It's like, come on, it's not about you. You know, Man vs. Food?
Yes.
So basically, there's a guy called Adam who
Yeah.
goes on doing eating challenges,
Yeah.
and he was it. And so I met him, and I was the only person who wanted a photo, and they were like a bit concerned. I was like, no, I'm a really big fan, and so I got a photo with him. That's the only person.
Never Rihanna?
No.
Adele?
No.
Jay-Z?
No.
Just
Miley
Man with
Cyrus.
Food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was literally it.
My brother loves that. I've only watched that once.
It's so addictive. It's
Yeah.
basically just the guy who does eating challenges around the whole of the United States.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous, and you just feel it's just pure meat. It's like 17-pound burgers, and he's
Get me for a live lunch.
Could you imagine?
That'd be so
In
good.
eating live lunch.
Yeah, make it all edible.
Yeah.
Ham guitar.
I like it.
Oh, thanks, JC.
No worries.
Good questions, good answers.
And that was really, really awkward. Can you do that again?
Well, I thought I was going to do like a thing like
Oh,
this.
like that.
Yeah,
Like
like
the
that.
whole
Yeah.
thing, like the good old days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, JC.
No worries.
Is that the end?
We're done, yeah.
We're done of all the asking.
So
Shall
we
we
have
go
to give
and
this.
deliver it to Gemma?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to Gemma now.
Oh, you're on air.
Yeah, I'm actually on
Well,
it.
let me get my hoodie on my phone.
Hopefully. I mean, I don't know what's going on because I haven't been there for 10 minutes.
Okay.
We're on.
You're on.
that?
You're on. Sorry, I should have asked questions about you being on now.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Hi, everyone.
Major radio.
They're so over it now.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, whatever.
They're like, yeah.
It's only Nick Grimshaw, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
So actually, kind of turn up.
Not a great angle, really, is it?
No. But you're styling it out well,
Not a
though.
great angle. Hi, Jade. You okay?
Yeah, you won again.
Yeah, I owe you money. Don't let me leave. I owe Jade £15.
Wow.
Doesn't sound like someone that would get put
Hi.
on Radio 1, but
We're getting ambushed.
but
Sorry.
she's had a good go of it.
Hi.
Okay.
I didn't realise you were on.
Oh, hi,
Sorry.
guys.
I have a for Radio